I guess at this point I want to address the public plaza with the heritage structure. Mr. Bassey explained that working with the Historical Society all this time, working with staff, we committed early on to incorporate the Brown House and Tower onto the site and to make it a component of the commercial center. And we made that commitment back in the end of 2012. In May of 2016, so just 2 months ago, we all meaning us, the landowner, and the Historical Society received a property condition assessment. So basically an expert in structural integrity went out to the site and prepared a property condition assessment of the house and the tower. So we just saw that in May, as did they, the society. The conclusion of that report is that and I believe that's in the staff, it's in the council agenda packet, is that the structures are in poor condition. I had never been inside the house myself, just around the exterior. But the conclusions are that both of those structures are in poor condition, and that to repair the house will cost them on the order of $350,000. Right, that's to repair. That does not include ADA compliance. That's just to repair the house. That's not if you want to use it for a public use and you want to have people come into it, well then you've got to go to ADA compliance. So it's well over $350,000. I don't know what the ADA compliance is going to cost, but I'd have to say that it's probably a $500,000 total commitment to reuse that house for a public use. The society and us, we have very open communication, and they've known from day one that we will accommodate the structures, but we are in no way are financially obligated or responsible for the house. The house has been sitting on that property for 10 years, and we've allowed them to, since we've owned the property for 4 years, we've allowed them to, continue to store the property there, free of charge. So, all of that said, the reason I bring that up and the newness of this property condition assessment, at the Planning Commission hearing, we did agree to a condition of approval for the tentative track map. Tentative track map condition of approval number 39, which Mr. Bassey did summarize in his presentation, requires that prior to recordation of the tentative track map, that the applicant and the Historical Society will enter into a relocation agreement to determine the best solution for relocation of the Brown House and Tower, which are temporarily situated on the project site. I'm standing here tonight asking you for a revision to that. I don't want to do away with it. I've been on board with the intent of this from day one. The revision that I'm asking for, come January, that house will have been sitting there for 11 years, and now we all know that there's a $500,000 bill attached to that house for the reuse of that house. Well, I'm all for making an agreement with the Historical Society, and we will reach an agreement with the Historical Society. But we can't be expected to delay the development of our project if we can't reach an agreement. Okay? If the heads can't come together and reach a mutually agreeable solution, we can't have a non-agreement result in the delay of the project. So what I'm asking for tonight is just a revision on one condition, condition number 39 of the tentative track map. And I don't know who would take this. Ms. Lee, would you take this notes down? Because I'm going to make a revision. I'm going to make a requested revision to condition number 39.
Do you have it written down?
I do. Can I just bring it to you?
Yes.
Okay, let me read it.
Absolutely.
And then I'll bring it to you. So I have a red line here. So what I'm asking to insert is, right now it reads prior to the recordation of tentative track map. What I'm asking is an insert of prior to the earlier of January 13th, 2017, that means 6 months from today. That's why we picked that date. 6 months from today, and I think the house was moved there in January of 6, so it'll be 11 years since it's moved. So prior to the earlier of January 13, 2017, or recordation of the track map, so if we get it done, if we get the recordation done faster, then the rest stays the same, but a copy of the agreement, and then here's the inserted clause, or written proof of good faith efforts to reach such agreement shall be provided to the planning department prior to recordation. Okay? So I'm asking that I will provide this to the city clerk so that you can see those two clauses that I'm asking to be inserted into the condition.